The next topic that we're going to cover are the over-the-top video streaming sticks in 2023 Q2. ScientiaMobile's Wurfel detects all sorts of different devices, not just smartphones. In addition to the smartphones or the tablets that are out there, we also identify smart TVs. Now, smart TVs is actually a broad category in and of itself. There are connected TVs in it. There are gaming consoles that are identified there. And then there are over-the-top streaming devices. So think of the Amazon Fire Stick or the Roku. Sometimes it's ambiguous about what they are, and so there's a sizable element of this that is ambiguous, but we do know that it's a smart TV. But what we're going to look at today is this over-the-top streaming category, the green section. And it's a important and growing part of the device landscape. You can see that connected TV is the largest with 66.62, but over-the-top connected devices are also pretty significant. This green section is 13%. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that we are surveying a general web environment here. So most of our samples come from websites and from browsers that are coming to them. So essentially, if you are showing up in here, you're using some sort of browsing element that is in either the connected TV or the over-the-top device. But with over-the-top devices, they're almost always using applications that are specific to a video service, so a Netflix service or a Paramount service. And those typically will not show up in our devices. So it's safe to say your mileage may vary, but I think this is a representative, at least of some of the results you might see looking at the streaming stick. I think if you were sampling the traffic of Netflix or Paramount Plus, you might see a lot more of different types of devices that are in here. The top streaming stick that we see is the Amazon Fire TV Stick Lite with 4%. And almost all the top devices that we see in this single category are Amazon Fire sticks. There are a couple of obscure ones with the MXQ, the FlexiMove, the Lipa, and the XGoody. In general, Amazon is showing up here. And, a question that I posed when I was researching this is where are the Roku devices? And I think the answer is that they are being used, but they tend to not show up in this sort of browsing sampling analysis that we're doing with Mover. Amar, would you like to add anything to that?
No, I believe you got the nail on the head. Roku is a little bit of a oddity as well. So not only do they supply like streaming sticks like OTT devices and whatnot, but they're also NTVs built in. So Roku's are part of is connected TV and is OTT.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's a fine line between external and internal software that's running in these devices. So